Today, you'll find Tom Connell on a practice tee at Aurora's Blackstone Country Club doing what he has always done best, teaching golf.
So the follow-through is much more arced on the other side of the body where the back.
But you'll also find Tom Connell almost anywhere you look in the last half-century of golf in Colorado. Tom's 49-year career as a player, professional, teacher, administrator, and promoter of junior golf make him an easy choice for the Colorado Golf Hall of Fame. The focus on Tom as a player came early and often in his career, but three achievements really stand out, and it all started with the Colorado State High School Championship in 1967.
Number one, I did win the 1967 State High School Championship. Beat my good friend Larry Webb by a shot, which he's held that against me for years.
As a member of the New Mexico State golf team, Tom played in 4 NCAA championships, and he was a regular in U.S. Open local qualifying each year.
It's for me, and I tried every year, and every year half the years I'd make it through the local, and half the years I wouldn't. And then all of a sudden one year I got through the local on about a 25-foot putt on the last hole, and just barely survived and played at Pinehurst Country Club in 1975. And my pairing was with Warren Smith. But then all of a sudden, through the middle of the round, I just went kind of crazy for a while, which will happen once in a while. And I shot 66 in the morning, and then hung on and survived in the afternoon. And then a guy walked up and handed me a certificate to report to the U.S. Open of Medina in 10 days. And it was kind of like, now what? Because I never, you never really expect to get in.
But get in he did. And although Tom would be the first to admit his first trip to the U.S. Open was a little overwhelming, it wasn't his last. Tom once again qualified for the U.S. Open, this time in 1980 at the Country Club of Colorado. He would then travel to Baltusrol a little more prepared.
And I played at Baltusrol in 1980. That was the year that Nicholas beat Aoki down the stretch. I got to play some great practice rounds. The last practice round I played on Wednesday, I played with Dave Inhaler, one and Tom Kite, who I'd known from college, and I'd known Hale since I was a kid. And so the experience was much better because I really kind of knew what to expect.
Although Tom had the talent to pursue a playing career, he was more interested in a career as a teaching professional. After graduation, he began learning the trade at Valley High Country Club under Hall of Famer Paul Ransom. 2 years later, he moved to the Country Club of Colorado under Winston Howe, where he further refined his craft.
He still, as far as I'm concerned, is the best one-on-one golf instructor I've ever been around. Just like a sponge, I just sucked it all in and tried to learn as much as I possibly could from him, because I could understand very early how good he was at it and how impassioned he was about it.
Next, Tom was once again paired with the great Warren Smith, this time for 3 years as an assistant at Cherry Hills Country Club. Here he gained even more knowledge and experience, especially being behind the scenes of the 1978 U.S. Open.
So by the time I got to Cherry Hills, which obviously we were heading into the U.S. Open in 1978, and I was going to be a very important part in helping Warren run that and the club run it. But I also was exposed to running a top quality caddy program and a top quality tournament program, and the merchandising aspects of what John Trank and I did for the U.S. Open for '78 were big deals. We were the first U.S. Open to take credit cards.
Tom was then asked to be the head professional at the Sheridan Resort course in Steamboat Springs. And 3 years later, he landed at one of Colorado's most storied and prestigious country clubs. And he would call Denver Country Club home for the next 28 years.
He inherited a wonderful tradition at Denver Country Club, but he developed it even further. What he did here at Denver Country Club was to give us some structure that we had never had before. He was fond of saying he was a golf professional, not a golf pro. He was a professional.
During his tenure there as a professional, Tom served the membership and the game at the highest level. Tom served on the Colorado Section PGA Board of Directors for 10 years, including as president in 1985. He was named the Colorado PGA Teacher of the Year in 1986, Colorado PGA Professional of the Year in 1988, and won the 2008 Bill Strasbaugh Award for outstanding integrity and commitment to mentoring fellow professionals. In 2009, he received the Colorado Golf Association's President's Award for his extensive and distinguished direction of junior golf programs. This included the development of a strong Eisenhower-Evans caddy program, as well as playing a key role in the development of the Colorado Junior Golf Association.
Junior golf was all over the place in the state of Colorado. Lots of activities, but many times conflicting day after day after day. So with his help, when he was president of the Colorado section, the Colorado Golf Association and the section and all the organizations got together and created just one platform, which is now the Colorado Junior Golf Association.
And over 28 years, Tom built a magical relationship with a wonderful place and a wonderful membership.
And the membership at Denver Country Club is very supportive. They understand the passion of the professional and that he cares about them, and as it relates to it, then they care about you. And so we were able to raise 2 delightful kids in Denver, Colorado, which is a great place to raise kids.
And Tom's legacy as a professional and a teacher will not soon be forgotten.
I think he really loved to teach, and he taught all of our members. I think he would schedule a half-hour lesson with them, but leave an extra half hour just in case they needed extra time. So he might have 4 or 5 lessons in a day, but end up spending 8 or 10 hours out on the practice tee. Tom's #1 priority every day was to serve our membership. Every person enjoyed our golf course more because of Tom. I'd like to congratulate Tom for this wonderful award from the Colorado Golf Hall of Fame. Very well deserved.